Hey friends, you know that feeling of being lost after a breakup or a major life change or a deep healing? It's like standing in no man's land, right? Looking around, wondering, who am I now? What do I even want? And if that sounds familiar to you, you're not alone. And today we're going to talk about why we need to shed the false self, which is the version of us shaped by survival, and how to reconnect with the real you. So grab a cup of tea and settle in and let's dive into it. So, what is the false self? The false self is a version of you that was built to survive. It's like a collection of identities that we take on, often without even realizing it, just to feel safe, just to feel loved, and just to be accepted. And when we've lived this way for so long, we mistaken these identities as our true self, and they're not. Let me explain what these identities are, these false identities. So the first one is a people pleaser. So very early on, you probably learned that keeping others happy was keeping you safe. So you suppress your needs and you say yes when you mean no and carry everyone else's emotional burdens. The overachiever, number two, overachiever, and this is where you attach your worth on how much you accomplish. And that means that when you rest, you either feel guilty or lazy, and slowing down can often feel very uncomfortable. You're probably constantly trying to prove yourself because deep down you fear that you are not enough. Number three is the caretaker. This is where you're always the helper. You're the one who's there for everyone except yourself. Maybe you grew up in a home where your needs weren't prioritized, so now you struggle to receive. Number four is the hyper independent lone wolf. And this is where you might say, oh, I don't need anybody, right? And that's what you tell yourself, but maybe that's because relying on others once led to quite deep disappointment and pain. And number five is the rebel. And if people try to tell you what to do, your first reaction is to reject it. You push against authority, rules, or structure, because somewhere along the way, you decided that control equals danger. Then we've got number six is the joker. Maybe you use humor to deflect your pain. Maybe you laugh things off or make light of your struggles just because vulnerability feels too risky, right? Number seven is being the invisible one. When you shrink yourself, you keep quiet to avoid conflict, and you try to take up as little space as possible because, hey, somewhere in your past, visibility felt unsafe. And then we've got number eight, the last one. Life always happens to you, feeling the victim. And that's because if you feel like you're the victim, it means that you probably feel really powerless, like you're stuck in the same cycles and unable to break free. But the truth is, you truly can take back your power. So these identities, they're not who you are. They're coping mechanisms. And once we recognize which ones we usually take on, we can start letting them go and recognizing that, hey, there is an authentic me underneath all of these identities. Hey, before we go any further, I want to offer something that can really help you start this process. So I've put together a free guide on rewiring trauma. It's a mini ebook and it's filled with journal prompts and tools that you can start right away on your healing journey. So if you're ready to break free from survival mode and reconnect with your true self, just grab your free copy. The link is in the description below, so be sure to check that one out. So let's get back to it. How to reconnect with your authentic self. So if you're not these roles, who are you? The answer isn't out there, it's within here, it's within you. It's how you start with reconnecting with your authentic self. So the first thing to do is, number one, get curious about your desires. Start paying attention to what you genuinely enjoy, not what pleases others, What lights you up? What are you drawn to? Sometimes we've been conditioned to prioritize others that we don't even really know what we like anymore. Number two, listen to your body. The thing is, your body carries so much wisdom. When something feels authentic, it feels expansive. And when something feels false, it feels contracting. So you can even just take a simple practice right now. If you want to, close your eyes and just think of something that you just absolutely love and adore, and feel where you feel that in your body, and notice if you feel openness. And now just think of something that really drains you, something that you really dislike, that doesn't suit you, and just notice how your body changes and how it feels. Do you notice tightness in your body? The thing is, your body knows. Your body's so wise. So just start listening to your body. How does this feel in my body? And number three is to follow your joy and creativity, because when we engage in creativity, whether it be painting or writing or movement or music, we activate the present moment. And in that present moment, that is where our real self exists. So maybe just go out there, try something for fun and let yourself play. Joy is the direct pathway back to you. Number four, we need to set energetic boundaries, guys. Letting go of your false self means stopping the patterns that reinforce it. If you're a people pleaser, just maybe start saying no without having to over-explain. If you're a caretaker, maybe it's time to allow yourself to receive. Your boundaries aren't about pushing people away. They're about making space for your true self. And number five, rewrite your internal stories. So if your mind keeps saying, I'm not enough, or I have to work harder to be loved, why don't you challenge that? And even ask yourself, where did I pick up this idea from? Who told me this? And are they even right? And maybe it's time to start replacing those beliefs with ones that actually serve you. You know, shedding the false self isn't about becoming someone new. It's about returning to the you that always was there, the you that doesn't need to prove or earn or chase, the you that's already whole. And if you're ready to take this deeper, I would absolutely love to invite you to my free Cycle Breakers workshop. It runs over 5 days, and we're going to go through some powerful tools to help you to regulate your nervous system, to shed those survival identities, and to step into the real you. So drop a comment below if you're interested in this. Maybe just type workshop in the comments. And also let me know which false identity self resonated with you the most. I'd love to hear your thoughts. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.